watching on Facebook Live, welcome. I'm Adam Richmond, and I am in one of the barbecue capitals of the known world, Kansas City. And this is Dixie Ultra raising the barbecue. Now, as you can probably tell from the sweat on my brow, it's summer, and that means it's barbecue time. But we are not just having any old barbecue. Oh, no, no, no. Today with Dixie Ultra, we are raising the bar on barbecue. We've taken over an entire city block here in Kansas City. By the way, shout out to the amazing people of 18th and Vine, this amazing, amazing historic district. We've been setting this up for the whole week, plus, and every business here has been so incredibly kind to us. Thank you for everybody for coming out. To the chefs, to the pythons, to everybody that's here, thank you so very much. Now we, today, are truly raising the bar on barbecue. And we are going to test the new Dixie Ultra Plate. Now I couldn't do this alone. Behind every good man is a much more talented and even more attractive young woman. Ladies and gentlemen, she's your own Kansas City, Gina Bullard.
Hey, Adam.
Tell us why today's so damn exciting.
This is so exciting. So today, not only are we serving some of the best barbecue in the world, we're doing it from 40 feet in the air, served by waiters on a high wire. How crazy is that? So we're testing the strength of the Dixie Ultra Plate and its new flex-proof technology. So we set a goal for ourselves. It's a big one. You ready for this? Delivering 20 plates of food up there in 40 minutes. I'll be tracking the number of plates delivered and, of course, the pounds of barbecue served on the Dixie Ultra scoreboard. And you guys can check it out on the Facebook Live. That scoreboard will be over on the right side of your screen during the entire event, Adam.
Thank you ever so much, Gina. Let's hear it for Gina. I am still upset that she got the red dress. They were like, let's take the big guy with body hair, put him in dark colors in the hottest day of the year, and let's put her in the red dress. You're absolutely killing it. Thank you so much. And let me hear it for the star of the show, truly today, the Dixie Ultra Plate. Come on, that's the reason we're here. I love that you guys are loud. I love to hear you guys in full voice. The pythons are here, full drum. Let's have a little bit of drums. Throw some down for me, python. Come on, I heard those drums going. Hit it. Yes, give it up for the pythons. Pythons, as you know, I am good for a corny joke every so often, so I may be looking to you for a rim shot just to enhance the corniness of it. Now, in addition to the exciting nature and all the exciting nature of today's events, all the amazing stuff we have for you here at 18th and Vine, we're also streaming it to you guys at home on Facebook Live. So you can comment all day long or for the next 40 minutes or so. And if you are posting today, do not forget to use hashtag raising the BBQ. So use that hashtag, go to Dixie's Facebook page, join the Facebook Live. People are watching from as far away as in Ireland. People are watching all over the world. This is such an amazing experience, amazing to be part of. So, everyone in the stands, take your phones out. Tell your friends to find you on Facebook Live. Say, I'm sitting here with a guy in a soccer shirt, and I've got my KC shirt on, and I have this beautiful hat folded back, and I'm next to someone in a black tank top. Make sure you find me on the Facebook page. Go ahead. I'll wait. Take your phones out. Tell everyone to go to Facebook Live. Now do it. Come on now. Take your phones out. Tell your friends to watch you. Cheer when the cameras come by. Now today, we have 10 of Kansas City's coolest, hungriest, luckiest, most attractive, most limber, most interesting, most well-read, I kid it, food fans that are going to strap into custom safety seats and get crane lifted into the air, where they will have world-class barbecues served to them by actual high-wire walkers. That is true. professional high-wire walkers are going to be our waiters today. And they will be carrying all the food on one vessel, one very special vessel, one amazing plate, the new Dixie Ultra Plate. And because I'm really good for the dad jokes and joking around with you guys, we're going to have somebody much more professional break down the rules. And for that, I turn to the lady wearing the red dress I've been jealous of all day, Gina Bullard.
I love how those guys are getting ready. They're stretching.
I'm obsessed with that dress. You are the woman in red. Kelly LeBrock, she can't hang with you. Old people, explain that joke to the young people. Take it away, Gina.
All right, Adam. So the waiters are balancing this food as they bring it up the high wires. So you have to realize normally they're using their hands to kind of balance on the wire. No more. They have to balance with the Dixie Ultra Plate. So we're rising that dining table one level per course. So by the end of the day, they'll be at the highest point, and the waiters will have their longest wire walk, bringing that food 40 feet up. So they'll be delivering each course family style to the chef of Q39, Rob McGee. He will finalize that dish up there in the middle at that table. I think he might have the worst job here. So the Dixie Ultra Plate, get this, it can hold up to 2 pounds of food in just one hand. We'll be setting them up with as close of 2 pounds as possible.
Now, we do not want you to try this with any other paper plate. And you probably shouldn't have food delivered to you on a high wire. You probably shouldn't do that either. But who am I to judge? Judging is an ugly thing. Now, I know that this has never been accomplished before, and it's not very often you get to be part of a barbecue first in Kansas City. Because let's admit it, this is kind of crazy, but we love a little bit of good crazy, right? Kansas City loves a little bit of good, fun, barbecue-based crazy. I want to see you guys across the intersection. You guys love your hometown. You love good barbecue. You love good plates. Are you guys ready to see this thing go up into the air? All right. And as you guys know at home, this is all about the plate. Today, we're going to test the new and improved Dixie Ultra Plate with flex-proof technology to see if it truly can handle the stress. Now, I have to tell you, I've even been just touching these wires. I couldn't imagine leaning on it, let alone walking on it. There's 125 feet of wire that will eventually meet these amazing diners upwards of 40 feet in the air. Now, we have a huge team in place to make sure that this all goes smoothly. And from the look of all of these guys, failure is most definitely not an option. So I turn to the amazing Pythons. Can you give me a little bit of fanfare as I intro our amazing team? Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, keep it going, Pythons. Let's say hello to our chefs. Led by Q39's fearless executive chef, owner Rob McGee. Probably wondering what in the heck he has gotten himself into. Now, Rob, as you can see, as he is descending our stage over there, and he is going, I cannot believe this, he is going to get into the table, inside the table. He is Mad Max in the Barbecue Thunderdome. Now he's going to get into that table, and he is going to handle the final dishing himself. I hope somebody Rob, they told you this is going up in a crane, right? They told you this is going up in a crane? Are you ready? Are you ready to take your food to new heights, literally?
Are you kidding? 4 floors.
4 floors indeed. All right, you were warned. You feel good about it?
Great. Fantastic.
Now, by the way, I'm looking. You got 2 pretty full plates. You're barely holding on to them. I see that like one thumb grab. Are you confident working with the Dixie Ultra?
Are you kidding? I've never seen plates that can handle food like this. Great barbecue. Look at these plates.
All right, brother. Well, let's hear it for Q39, for Rob. Get inside that table, you brave, brave chef, you. Now, they have been testing. I love that these are actual food sciences. Vegetable slippage. Vegetable slippage. Remember what they taught you in high school health class about vegetable slippage. Rim bend. Wind resistance. Coefficient of friction, and all sorts of magical tech and fancy words and things that I thankfully don't have to deal with. But they are double checking that everything is going according to plan, and they're making sure that the flex-proof technology is going to hold strong. Now, without further ado, wackadoo, let's give it up for our brave diners. Python, give me a little bit for the diners. Thank you. Now, these brave people could have eaten barbecue anywhere, in any given way today, but these brave people, like the 300 Spartans and 1,800 Abs that stood against Persia, today they will be lifted 40 feet into the air. No one has ever had a meal like this, and trust me, these guys are hungry. And last and most definitely not least, let's give it up for our waiters. Come on, Python, give it to these people. Just a little something for the waiters. This is a team of highly skilled wire walkers who will be carrying these Dixie Ultra plates high into the sky. And then, of course, the single most crucial part of the Raising the Barbecue event, and that's you guys, the fans. Python, give it up for yourselves, for the fans. Let's hear some drums for these people. Pythons, bring it off some. Come on, give me a little bit of love, Pythons. Hell yeah, when I say Dixie, you say Ultra. Dixie. Dixie. Hell yes, give it up for the Pythons, everybody. Now, when I say Raising the Barbecue, deliver 20 plates in 20 minutes to a tightrope to a table, raise 40 in the air, you said that's way too long. Let's just forget that. Don't say anything. But we are delivering 20 plates in 20 minutes to a table that will be raised at 3 different heights. 40 minutes. 20 is the new 40, and orange is officially the new black. 20 plates, 40 minutes, by tightrope to a table, raised 40 feet into the air. So the chefs are prepping like maniacs. Gina, my dear, check in with the guys who literally have our fate, their lunch, and the entire afternoon in their hands.
That's right. Adam, there's only one way that we're going to do this, and it's with some of the best wire walkers in the world, and that's who we have here today. I'm joined now by their leader. You can think of him as the head waiter, Chris Grauber. Are you guys ready for this?
Oh, thank you very much for having us. I think we're ready. We've been practicing for the last couple of days, and we have a lot of challenges ahead of us, but we have one goal, and that goal is to get that barbecue up there. So, team, are you guys ready for this?
They sound ready.
Yeah,
and I know those diners are hungry. You guys are hungry over there, right? Yeah. All right, so you should see the amount of prep and detail that has gone into this event. These are world-class athletes. You guys are going to be walking wire 12 to 15-degree incline up 3 towers, delivering plate after plate to that table as far as 40 feet high in the sky. How do you do that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, so it originally was 15 degrees. Now we've actually pitched some of these inclines to 20 degrees. So really, we're hoping not to slip on the wires. And mind you, we are going to be carrying heavy plates of food here. So these are just additional challenges that we have to sort of take in fact to get up the wire. So
how important is speed in this process?
Well, I think really it's really slow and steady is our main goal. I think speed is sort of secondary here, but I mean with each step that we take, we really have to be careful, to stop the wire from shaking and stuff, and then sort of counterweight these plates of food here. So it's slow and steady all the way up.
It is hot out here. Is the weather going to be a factor in this?
Oh boy, it's brutal. I know we're doing our best. We're trying to keep cool here. One of our biggest concerns here is just the sweat here, right? So we're holding on to these plates of food and we're sweating, but I think we're going to do our best just to keep a tight grip and we're going to hope for the best.
You normally don't balance things in your hands, right, when you're doing something like this?
Right, so that's sort of one of our big challenges. You know, when we sign on to the project, you know, we have a great team of wire walkers, and we train with we use our upper body and our arms to balance. But then the big surprise was, well, now we have to carry these plates of food, so we're kind of eliminating some of our technique, right? So this has kind of been a custom, and sort of we are adapting to our technique and trying to make it work. So I don't know. We're going to hope for the best. I think we got this, though.
I think you got it, too. Do you think the Dixie Ultra Plate, though, will be able to hold up?
Oh, 100% without question. I mean, come on. Yeah, they got it.
All right, carrying 2 pounds of food at that height is going to be tough on the arms, so good luck. Our waiters, you might even have to tap out if it gets you get too tired up there, you know? So we'll keep a close eye on them, Adam.
We are keeping an eye, one eye on the walkers, one eye on the barbecue, one eye on Gina's red dress. Now, I want to give a shout out to everyone who's been logging in. I have my phone right here. I want to give a shout out. We have somebody watching. I want to make sure I pronounce your name right. Maris Garcia Matar, who's watching all the way from Monterrey, Mexico. So thank you ever so much for coming in. We have Reed Johnson watching. We have Ms. Zuriga watching. Thank you so much. Again, please join the Facebook Live. It's hashtag Raising the BBQ. Go to Dixie's Facebook page and join us. And it's not just barbecue. It's not even just tightrope walkers and plates 40 feet in the air. I understand that we have some bull riding going on right here. So there is going to be an even more intense challenge. All right, let's see. I'm trying to read, actually, there's something. All right, Gina, can you tell us a little bit about Raising the Barbecue test course?
Yeah, so get this, 200 feet of wire, 3 platforms, 20 feet. The next one's at 32 feet and over 40 feet high. There's a picnic table. It's going to get crane lifted higher and higher every round. For the first course, the table's going up 20 feet, then 32, and finally they'll raise it to 40 feet in the air. So at each height, a different course of food will be delivered to the table, and the waiters are going to have to go fast. This course is all about speed. So the waiters can't break their stride. The faster they make it up the wires, the better. So I am now here. Where's Ray? Is Ray around here? He helped figure out all this mess. Ray, you're behind me. He's hiding on me. Ray, what did it take to get this thing up?
Well, a lot of imagination, a lot of ingenuity. We were presented with a challenge that had never presented itself before in the world. And not only do we have world-class tight wire walkers, but we had an amazing legend in the industry, Pat Romano, as a stunt coordinator, that came in with this project. And anytime he calls, you drop what you're doing and you say, absolutely. And so we had to create a living, breathing beast in the air, because every one of these wires is interrelated. So when someone takes a step on one wire, they feel it on the other.
Oh boy,
so it's incredibly challenging.
How long did it take to set this up?
Oh, it's been 3 or 4 days of nonstop work, and we've had an amazing team of world-class riggers and craftspeople and artisans, in addition to our talent, because this is really a combination of technical, creative, and artistic. And we've got the best team in the world here, so I'm looking forward to it.
As I said before, we have 3 platforms out here. Why not just do 1 wire?
Because anybody could do that. Come on, we've got people climbing up to 5 stories in the air. And the challenge is they have to change over, hand off the plates. So it's not just a matter of climbing up there. They've got to manage this food as well. So it's an amazing challenge. I can't believe they're going to do it.
Talk to me about the table. How is it constructed?
Well, it's constructed out of theatrical box truss, which is an engineered solution. And then on top of that, they put custom fittings all the way around that are rated with what we call grade 8 hardware, which is a high tensile strength steel. And that allows us to make sure that we've got a high margin of safety for everybody that's up there.
I was going to say, I think they're a little nervous. Are you guys nervous? No. Ray, you're in good hands with Ray. Everybody, let's hear it for Ray and everyone who put this course together. This is amazing.
Thank you, Ray. Now, let's just acknowledge that what we are dealing with today is not easy at all. And we couldn't have done it without this amazing team, but naturally, if the Dixie Ultra Plate is the star, the food, that's got to be the co-star. So it is time for the big reveal. We have 3 rounds of food. The first round of food are the veggies. We have apple slaw, a delicious seasonal veg. We have the sides. We have mac and cheese and potato salad. And then naturally, because man cannot live by sides alone, the barbecue round. Pulled pork, burnt ends, and good news for our ground-based guests. You guys do not have to be lifted 40 feet in the air today to have delicious barbecue. If we pass the test, you guys will have an option to hang a fang on some delicious Kansas City barbecue. And remember, it's really hot today. Please make sure you hit our hydration station and, of course, our fueling station later on. Now, chefs and people on TV will often talk about a balanced meal. And today, a balanced meal is absolutely crucial. If the plate bends, if the structure gets too soggy or wobbly, because one side, even one side is overloaded, it could totally throw off our tightrope walking waiter's center of gravity. And we cannot have that. But I don't think that when you signed up for this, did you think that you would be up there with the diners?
You know, when I found out I was going up with all these great people right here, I couldn't say no.
Are you excited?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right, well, we have these amazing diners. We have the lovely Gina over there. And I'm jealous of you guys because you guys get to eat while I'm sitting here shouting and getting everybody hyped up. Gina, let's talk to these diners a little bit, my dear.
They're not even breaking a sweat yet, Adam. They are ready for this. They come from all different walks of life, but they all have one thing in common. They love barbecue. Right here to my right, Mr. Justin Houston, Chiefs player. How are you feeling about this?
I'm a little nervous. I don't do well with heights, but I think we're going to enjoy ourselves today.
How do you normally prepare for a game? Is it anything like how you prepare for today?
No, it's all mental. So today, it's not really mental. I just got to do it.
Any dish you're really looking forward to?
I'm looking for every dish. I'm ready to taste. This is my first time having Q39, so I'm ready to see.
All right. How hungry are you? Did you have breakfast?
I haven't ate all morning. I had a biscuit, but I've been waiting for this time right here.
What about you guys? How are you feeling over here?
Hey, I am so excited and so hungry. I'm a Kansas City girl. Love Kansas City barbecue. This is the best barbecue, so I'm ready to get up there and eat it. Let's go.
I love it. Jermaine, what are you feeling?
I'm ready to go. I'm excited about it. This is what Kansas City is all about, is barbecue. So no better place to have this today but right here. And I'm ready for lunch. Are we going up yet?
Go. Let's go. Thank you, Councilman. Adam, they're ready to eat.
All right, I want to give a special shout out. We have Stacy Frilling watching from Shawnee, Kansas. Hello. Miller Mona, who's commenting how none of you guys are breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I look like I'm going through a lie detector test and meet the parents. Dan Eng, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for Katie Murphy saying hello to everybody. We have Jonathan and Melissa Borden. We have everybody. Iceberg Garrett, everybody, thank you so much for logging on. We have nearly 2,000 people watching from all over the world. Please join hashtag Raising the BBQ. Go to Dixie's Facebook page. All right, we've heard from the chefs. We've heard from the waiters. We have heard from the diners. What do you guys think? Is it time to get this test started? Okay, fans at home, I want you to follow that Facebook Live. Keep track as the results appear on your screen. I'll be checking on the Facebook Live. You keep checking on the Facebook Live. I'll check on your comments as we go, and I want to hear what you guys think of this crazy, death-defying, amazing daredevil dining action. All right? All right, remember, and you guys here too, when you're posting your pictures and your selfies and whatever, hashtag Raising the BBQ. And now, Pythons, can we get a drum roll? All right. Let's get it started. Let's hear a big cheer. Waiters, grab your plates. Fans, let's hear a kickoff cheer. Let's raise the table. All right, we're going to take this table up to 20 feet in the air, 2 floors high, 2 basketball backboards high. All right, come on, Kansas City. Do we believe in our amazing waiters? Do we believe in our amazing chef? Let them hear it. Facebook Live audience, if you believe in them, if you're excited, if you wish you were here, let's hear it. Oh, come on, Pythons. You can't just be mesmerized like I am. I can't do what you do. Let's hit them with a little bit of some drumline. All right, thank you again, Pythons. We are at our first level. Now, I'm always up for barbecue, always up for a next level meal. You guys better not drop your forks because it will really, really hurt us. But meanwhile, we hope you're safe. Are our waiters ready? Do they have their Dixie Ultra plates ready? We see our first waiter is getting attached to the wire. But I have no camera to do it into. Now, if you're just joining us, first off, you're really, really late, and that hurts. But do not worry. Right now, we have 10 amazing diners. We have amazing chefs up there, raised 20 feet in the air. We have trained tightrope walkers to deliver amazing Kansas City barbecue, coursed out over 3 courses, veggies, sides, and barbecue, who will be bringing 2 pounds plus of barbecue using the Dixie Ultra plates to the diners. First now at 20 feet in the air. So we are here at hashtag raising the BBQ. Are we ready? All right, let's give it up for our first waiter as she ascends to the first station. The Dixie Ultra plate will be delivering 20 plates within 40 minutes to diners raised into the air. And for any of us, like me, that's been a waiter, we may have had a rough station. We may have had difficult customers. I doubt any of us has ever walked 125 feet of tightrope to deliver barbecue. This is incredible. All right, we are in round 1 of 3. The vegetables. Our first server has a Dixie Ultra plate in each hand. Now, bear in mind, these plates are typical disposable plates, but they are holding 2 pounds of food on each one. They aren't buckling at all. They're holding up nice and strong. Gina, tell us what's going on in your neck of the woods.
All right, Adam, so the scoreboard has already been set at 40 minutes. We are counting down at this point. So this is the first course, which is vegetables. My stomach is in knots just watching this. All right, let's talk about the weather today. It's 95 degrees out here. Woo! She has got it. All right, well, we got 2 plates on the table, so there is a plate tracker on the board and on your screen. It's tracking all those plates that make it up to Rob. Again, 95 degrees out here, 50% humidity, so this is tough stuff. This crowd is excited, though. They're ready for some barbecue. Woo! This is amazing. So speed is really crucial today. If they go too slow, that's going to make them stagger, and you don't want that because we know what can happen from there. All right, looks like our next waiter is getting ready. Adam, what's happening over there?
Okay, well, we saw our first walker made a flawless delivery. Let's hear it for Elizabeth, our first waiter, for a flawless delivery of the vegetables. Parents, remember, if you can't get your kids to eat veggies, consider tightropes and consider Elizabeth. Chris, our next server, is ready to ascend. Want to give a special shout out. We have some Kansas love from other We have some Facebook Live love. Sophia Esteban Green, watching from Lenexa, Kansas, in the AC, says kudos to everybody out there in the KC Heat, and she urges you all to stay hydrated. Jonathan Melissa Borden, Katie Villanueva Matar, thank you for jumping on. Carrie Amador, Scott Tucker says he ate a Q39, best barbecue ever. Rob, you have someone who just said that you have the best barbecue ever, Scott Tucker. So hopefully we can have you come down and maybe you'll comp him like a piece of cornbread on me or something. Rob says he'll take care of you, Scott. How are you? Now, I may not have the flashy red dress, but I have a flashy wire walker in a red apron. The handsome gentleman to my right, this is Patrick. How long have you been a wire walker?
I started when I was about 14, so yeah, almost 10 years now, yeah.
I have to ask, I was talking about this briefly backstage in the planning stages. I went to a summer camp, and they had sort of a circus workshop. How did you get started?
At a circus summer camp.
Really?
That's it, yeah. Up in Vermont, I went to a circus camp when I was a kid.
Now, we're watching right now. That's Chris right there. Oh, I don't want to distract him. But he is about to make a flawless delivery. Right on, Chris. Now, as he's making this delivery, can you tell me just a little bit, what are the... It's okay, it's just a vegetable. It's just a vegetable. Don't worry, it's just a vegetable. We're going to be all right. Now, obviously, you're going to be doing this today. You're going to have a Dixie Ultra plate. You're going to have what most people wouldn't ever think, a paper plate. And that's going to be your balance weight. Congratulations. What kind of challenges are you up against as a server here today? And what is it that makes this so cool? And the third question is, you're holding a Dixie Ultra plate. Does that give you balance, or are you a little nervous with that?
Yeah, with the tight wire, you really got to take it one step at a time. So you stay focused on the end of that wire, you breathe, you feel the wire in your feet. Having those plates in your hand, you got to try to keep them upright, stay real centered. It's really about taking one step at a time. So.
Literally. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Have you ever done any kind of course like this before? Has anything like this ever existed as far as you know in the land of wire walking?
No, this is really unique, the system that we've got here, and it's really exciting to see something like this set up out here.
Now, who do we have strapping into the harness right now?
This year we've got Miss Abby.
All right, we have Miss Abby. Well, I don't want to distract you. Can we please give it up for our amazing wire walkers? Let's give it up for them and their amazing feats of bravery and focus. Thank you so much, brother. Be safe.
Drinks for the crew. What do we got?
Yeah, I'm on. All right. We have some Facebook comments coming in. I hope this is a real Jane Doe, but you can call me Keita, says she wants to be at that picnic table because that food looks bomb. Micah Haya says, yeah, boy. He may not have said it like Flavor Flav, but that's at least how I read it. Shout out to Robert McKay and Ambler watching all the way out there. Let's see. Manuel Guzman says there should be tamales up there. Erica Hutton, we are at 18th and Vine. Again, shout out to the amazing, amazing, historic 18th and Vine Music and Blues District for being so accommodating. Home of the Blue Room, and Gem, and the Negro League Museum, the Jazz Museum, for being so amazingly accommodating to me and to the entire Dixie team. Yes, Michael, hey, you definitely got to come out. Katie Murphy, thank you for tuning in. Gary Day in Rapid City, South Dakota has joined the party. Morgan Boyett from Tennessee has joined in. Gilbert from Rexone Records says it's cool. It is cool. I'm so jealous. Lana Fletcher is loving it. Derek Lovelady, we are at 18th and Vine in KC. Cassandra Martinez wants to know what will happen if we drop a plate. Well, obviously we would refill the plate and we would cry. We'd cry for every little vegetable that didn't quite make it to the plate. Andre Mason, thank you for joining in. Again, everyone at home, get your friends to tune in. Give them shout outs. I want to hear who you want to say hello to. It's hashtag raising the BBQ and direct them towards the Dixie Facebook page. Michael Hayes says, yeah, Elizabeth, you go, girl. Coming through with the veggies. Kyle joining us from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thank you. J.J. Hill from Pennsylvania joins the party. Joshua Hively from Topeka, Kansas joins the party. LV Royal says Joshua Hively from Kansas joins. Hey, shout out to the Big D, Desi Lazo. My director, Kat Pappas, has joined. Thank you so much. Daniel Berry watching from Arkansas. Frank Mowbray from Knox, Indiana. Cheryl from Crichton, Mississippi. And people are complaining that we're not serving pig feet. All right, they've heard me reading the social media. But how are you reading the social environment, Gina? What's going on over there?
Well, Adam, this is really setting the tone. This is the first level. Yes! Nice job. We're now up to 6 plates of food up there. So I think everybody's enjoying that food up there. Diners, how you guys doing up there? How's the food? All right, so it looks like that flex-proof technology is really holding up out there on those Dixie plates. So we have 6 plates so far. Can we get a check-in on that countdown? How much time do we have left here? Just under 30 minutes left. So we still have 2 more levels to go up to. But that flex-proof technology is holding strong. So we're crunching the numbers. It looks like the waiters are making pretty good time. So we're at 6 plates. We're trying to get to what, Adam? 8 in the first course?
Plates for the whole meal. Correct.
Okay.
Would you ever go up and eat 20, 30, 40 feet in the air?
I think I'm better down here. My stomach hurts just watching this happen.
I'm just amazed. Sometimes I'll lose my balance a little bit on an elliptical at the gym. I blame it on having my father's ears and therefore a larger inner ear. And these people are jumping up on a wire.
It's wild.
I'm really a spaz.
Yeah, this is wild.
This is incredible.
All right, it looks like we got our next tightrope walker getting geared up here. It's important that they're harnessed in because as you guys can see, there is no net out here. It looks like Erica is getting ready to go up. All right, Erica. I was talking to her before. She put her hair up today just because we are battling a little bit of wind, and you can't fix it, obviously, when your hands are full of Dixie plates full of barbecue. We're still on the first course, so more veggies. Looks like coleslaw. right. This would make 8 plates, so the first course will be done if Erica makes it up there. You got this.
I think it's mac and cheese.
Adam, what are you seeing from your angle over there?
I just see mac and cheese.
Oh.
I see Erica with an amazing smile on her face and profound confidence.
She's going pretty fast.
Yeah, I know. She seems extremely confident. By the way, there is no way any plate I have ever owned, if I put 32 ounces of mac and cheese, would not buckle and turn into a taco. I have to say, as a food guy, I personally am blown away by the Dixie Ultra right now. And I would be heartbroken if any of that mac and cheese fell on the ground, because mac and cheese is, of course, proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy.
And Adam, not only is Erica delivering these
Yes,
plates,
Erica!
yes!
Yes!
The handoff! Woo! That means we have 8 plates up there, Adam. That's the first course.
The first course is finished. Let's give it up for our tightrope servers. Again, amazing people that are here in attendance. Please make sure you get a chance. Stand by the misters. Go over to our hydration station. Make sure you stay hydrated, because we still have 2 more courses, and we are still taking this table even higher. 1 more course. All right, we have finished our mac and cheese. That's the end of round 1. How's the food looking up there, diners? How about a thumbs up? Are you guys having a good meal? Diners. Hello? Ground control to Major Tom. To the diners, can we get a thumbs up if you're enjoying your meal? We're seeing thumbs up all around. I feel this is like a NASA mission. Are we go flight? We are getting the thumbs up. All right, I know you guys are hungry, and I know you guys are hungry. I know everyone on Facebook Live must be, but we're being polite at this barbecue. Now, I hope none of you are afraid of heights. The food is literally on the way. We have more courses. We have delicious barbecue coming up. And hang in there, which is very good advice, especially for today. All right, so Rob is finishing handing out the samples. And let's also give it up for our host, Dixie Ultra. We didn't see 1 plate buckle. Let's give it up. Let's hear it for Rob, Q32, Dixie Ultra, and our diners. This is amazing. We've got thousands of people watching from Ireland, from Mexico, from Pennsylvania, from Kansas, from Arkansas, from Michigan. We have Blakita from Louisiana is watching. We've got Kings of Colbert from North Carolina. People from Missouri. Thank you so much. People from me, everyone at Dixie Ultra. Go out and try these things. I've actually had a chance to try some of these plates myself, and we've made sure that these amazing tightrope walkers are legit. They're only using a thumb and a couple of fingers. We're not rigging them in any special way, and they're holding 2 pounds, 32 ounces of delicious Kansas City barbecue. So I want you guys to know that what you see on Facebook Live is exactly what we are seeing here at 18th and Vine. I want to bring up this chat. I want to say hello. We have Tramel Jackson, Buffalo, New York. Thank you again, Pythons, for keeping the music going. Everybody, if these guys ever release an album, this is who you want. Nick Cannon. These are the guys you want on your drum line. Let's see, we have so many people. We have, is it Norley from Iowa? Thank you so much. Shout out to Orange County, California, says Roger Pineda. Any barbecue lovers, if you know anyone who loves barbecue and you want them to take part in today, remember, it's hashtag Raising the BBQ. It is on Dixie's Facebook page. Remember, follow along with Facebook Live. We are ready for round 2. Let's bring this table skyward and take barbecue to higher heights. Now remember, we started at a height of roughly 20 feet. We are now going to extend roughly 10 feet more at a height of 30 feet for our next course, and ultimately culminating in roughly 40 feet in the air, and having our tightrope walkers bring food all that distance. Okay, round 2, side dishes begins. Raise the dinner party. Beginning. Now direct your attention to the double tiered tower. Now this is where the relay will begin. Now we don't know if these tightrope walkers need a breather, and obviously the clock is ticking. Are you doing well? Are our servers doing well? Can we get a thumbs up? Can we get a thumbs up from our server? Is he good? I think he's good. All right, we only saw one little vegetable drop. I think we are ready to rock and roll. Let's start serving a second round. Our table, let's bring it to level 2.
Level 2.
How you feeling, Rob? You feeling good?
Man, I'm feeling great. I think we're like on top of the world here.
When you open Q32, pythons. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry. Thank you. Give it up for the python. I'm just standing here working up a sweat. Those guys are amazing. Rob, when you opened Q32, did you ever think you would be serving barbecue high above the 18th and Vine intersection?
Well, you know, since we're Q39, then the
Q39, I apologize.
No, we never thought this, but we knew we were going to hit, like, top of the hill for Kansas City.
Now, explain the name to someone who obviously messed it up. Q39 refers to barbecue, I'm assuming is the Q. What's the 39?
And we are located off at 39th Street.
Well, there you go. So we're basically 21 blocks away from you right here.
You betcha.
All right. So will you ever look at this intersection the same way again?
What did he say? Are you kidding? I'm going to come here and just visit it more often now.
All right. Well, we have relay happening. We have our servers already stationed on the towers. We have a server position. We have 2 mountainous pounds of barbecue on each Dixie Ultra plate. I think we are ready to serve round 2. Let's get it going.
Round 2.
Rick and Matt, we need a little more rotation from you too. Mike, you can let up. Right there. You're good.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good.
Now, even though my colleague Gina is a true journalist, this is the closest I'm going to get to sideline reporting, and I'm really excited about this. For anyone who recognizes this logo on this man's chest, you already know his name. Ladies and gentlemen, hail from the Lone Star State of Texas, Patrick Mahomes. Thank you so very much for being here. Obviously, you are no stranger to high-pressure environments, to risk, physical and otherwise. What do you think of this event in your new adopted home in Kansas City?
I mean, it's awesome to see the people all the way up there. Something that I didn't get to do, but it was awesome just to be here, be around the fans, and be around everybody here in Kansas City.
Now, obviously, you're used to, I mean, you're playing behind an offensive line. You got a lot of pressure on you. You got guys rushing at you. These guys are walking on 125 feet of tightrope on cable with about 4 pounds of food on paper plates, wind, and ultimately having to deliver food, and do like a random thing at the end of it. What skill sets as an athlete do you think are required for them to deliver at each of these progressive heights? Because you're a high-performance athlete yourself. What do these guys have to dig deep and find, in your opinion, to be able to do that?
Definitely got to just find ways to calm their mind down. I got to have a strong mind and just stay calm under pressure. I mean, those are the biggest things you see, and they're great at what they do, and there's trust in their skill set.
I'm sure you're we're at basically, this is kind of halftime, when the brakes are beating the boys, as they say. I'm sure you're no stranger to a good, rousing, inspirational halftime talk. If you had to give a little bit of a halftime speech to our amazing Dixie Ultra tightrope walking servers, what would you say? Find your inner, I know I can't name celebrities, but it rhymes with Moot Lockney. It rhymes with Lon Pula. But if you had to dig deep and find what would your halftime talk be to our servers?
All right, let's keep doing what we're doing, finish strong, and let's go win the game.
Let's go win the game. And that's it. We just got to play one day at a time, and the good Lord willing, everything will work out. Happy to be here. Hope I help the ball club. KC, he's one of your own. He's one of the most talented athletes out there. Give it up, Mr. Patrick Mahomes. Honest to God, standing next to him makes me feel like the before picture. Let's toss to someone where Gina, say something, anything, so the camera's not on me.
Well, I think Erica took Patrick's advice and had a calm mind because she got 2 more plates up there, which means we are at 10 plates, so we are halfway to our goal. So to catch everybody up, that table is 32 feet in the air. How you feeling up there, guys? Thumbs up. Okay. So the waiters, as you can see, they have to go up that first slide we're on, and they got to go up a second level. So things are getting a little more intense. You can see they brought out the umbrella. We need a little bit of shade over the tightrope walkers. And we are on the sides course. So right now they're bringing up potato salad, mac and cheese, all of those goodies. Here we go. Adam, can you believe this? I'm sweating watching them. I don't know if it's the weather or just what they're doing.
And look at me. I clearly chose the right color. This is the equivalent of Ron Burgundy was a clothing form.
Get to play.
All right. How you wire walker. By the way, can we acknowledge the wire walkers are some of the coolest, most stylish looking folks I've ever seen.
They look so calm.
On the wire is Petra.
We'll lost some potato salad. Just a little.
It's okay. They're carbs. We can't see. That's Petra looking out for us. Now, obviously, the lot going on here because there is a relay.
Right.
The second platform. We're both kind of in the show business thing, Gina. Have you ever been a waiter?
Yes, I was terrible.
Waitering environment.
I couldn't do any of it. I always dropping food, drinks on everyone, so I would be terrible at this.
1 second. Let's hear from Petra.
Good job, Petra.
She is Prometheus of the potato salad. All
right.
He's been doing it since he is 14. All right, we now have Patrick on the wire. We met him. He was 14. Much like him, I have been eating barbecue since I was 14. See, we kind of meet in the middle on that one. And by the middle, I mean my midsection. And by my midsection, I mean I'm a little pudgy.
Here goes the handoff. That's one.
That's one. One-handed. Delivering plates 11 and 12. And he still has to finish the walk to his station. One hand at a time. Petra, Patrick, team double, level two. Let these on, please. Now, Busy and Lim. Dixie, add barbecue to deliver these meals. Where are we at on the time clock?
Adam, we are at 18 and a half. 12 plates up there?
12.
So we're doing on time.
I don't want to chicken. Again, bear in mind these people are eating approximately 27 feet up in the air.
Not even breaking a sweat. Chris is doing amazing up there. He's our head waiter that we talked to before.
All right, Chris, you got this. Like he needs encouragement from me. Like that's what was missing. The guy on the platform talking to him. All right, Petra is preparing. Bear in mind, everybody watching this on Facebook Live or even right here at 18th and Vine, they are not only dealing with the pressure of everybody watching, not only dealing with upwards of 2 pounds of Dixie Ultra food, not only dealing with 2 pounds of food on their Dixie Ultra plates.
Woo!
You got this, Petra. That these wires are not only not going straight across, they are ascending to different heights. They also have to factor in the wind that is coming down the street and moving the wire.
Mike, can you arrest it?
Many of them have even said this is one of the more challenging, if not most challenging course they have ever seen or attempted.
That is 14 plates.
All right, we have 13 and 14. Petra, well done. I don't want to distract her. All right, Petra says she wanted to be a little higher. Let's hear it for Petra! Well done, Chris. Well done, Petra. For anyone who is a server, you are never allowed to complain about your side work again. Fold your napkins, clean your glasses, wipe down your tables, and be grateful you didn't have to deliver meals via tightrope.
Adam, I think we got Erica now on the wire. 2 pounds of food in each hand. Those plates can hold.
That's good.
Honestly, it is really impressive if you look, because we can see from underneath that there's no hidden piece of wood propping the other side of the plate. She's not using her forearms. It's literally just her thumb and her fingers splayed, and it's barely covering half the plate, and the other half isn't buckling, falling over, food's not falling off. Now, not only is this amazing, this is the final plate of round 2, the final plate of sides.
You know what that means, Adam. After this,
even higher.
They're going up.
Ain't no table high enough, ain't no calorie count low enough to keep me from getting to Q, girl. See, I changed the lyrics and didn't use a tune.
I like that.
You're okay for
Nice
legalese.
job, Erica.
Erica, nice job. All right, our head waiter.
They are going nice and fast, Adam, which means we will not be down to the wire. You see what I did there?
I see what you did there. I did. We could also do that joke in Baltimore now, and it could even have extra meanings. Thank you very much. Please, again, if you are watching, please make sure you're telling friends to log on to see you on camera. We have amazing shave ice so you can cool off. We have a hydration station. We have misters. Please make sure you find some shade. And remember, you don't have to eat the barbecue at 30 feet in the air to still have barbecue today at Raising the Barbecue at Dixie Ultra. But it helps. All right. And we have the last plates of round 2. And let's hear it for Chris. Round 2, side dishes, is completed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Facebook viewers both mobile and desk-bound, now is the main event, the barbecue. And we will raise the table to its final height. Prepare thyself for barbecue. Raise the barbecue and raise the table. Walker. All right, our first tray of barbecue has made it to the landing. Thank you, Justin. Next, we have Erica taking it to Tower 2. Our barbecue plates are making it to the second tower. All right, can we kill the drums? Of a 40-foot walk to the table for Chris, our final server in the first relay round of barbecue. He's checking the balance in his Dixie Ultra plates. Remember, that's 2 pounds of food on each plate. No balance rod. Just Dixie Ultra and delicious Kansas City barbecue. 40 feet to the table, one step at a time. You got this. And we've delivered the first plate of round 3. Wait a minute. How about that for service? Give it up for Chris, our head waiter.
Right about there is perfect.
Eight minutes remaining. In order for us to pull this challenge off, 3 more plates have to be delivered within the next 7.5 minutes. And we see the first 2 right now being carried by Justin halfway between station 1 of the relay and station 3.
A little more from you, Rick. Right there. Stop the rotation, Mike. Looking good. Oh, wicked.
Congrats to Justin. We have the second leg completed. Bear in mind, that second leg alone, we are talking roughly 27 to 30 feet in the air.
And a little more from Joaquin.
And now as we take the final 40-foot walk to a table about 40 feet in the air. Remember, that's the equivalent of the 4th floor of any given building. That is 4 stories up. All right, Erica, our final server, has her Dixie Ultra plates. Now remember, because it's food, it shifts. It's not easy to get an exact balance like a balance rod. Plus, she's dealing with the heat, dealing with the wind. Erica's communicating what she needs in terms of the height and tension on the wire. She's nearly at the table. These are 2 of the 3 last plates. We need to pull this feat off. 5 more steps on the wire.
A little more from you, Rick.
And we've done it. The 3rd and 2nd to last plates at the 40-foot height have been delivered. How much time left? Ladies and gentlemen, Petra represents the last plates that have to be delivered to complete this challenge. And they only have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Gina, how are you doing over there watching this?
I am sweating watching them. You know, the barbecue is probably the hardest round out of because, like you said, it moves around the plate, it's hot, it's sloppy, and it's heavy. And can you imagine their hands must be sweating? So holding on to those plates is tough, but they're making it look easy.
And if you look at Petra's right plate, some of the barbecue is even already hanging over the side.
I kind of want to go down there and catch it.
I don't blame you one bit. It smells amazing. Q39 absolutely doing an amazing job today, as well as our amazing servers. Remember, we are inside the last 3.5 minutes. Let's hear it for Petra!
Woo!
Oh, Elizabeth, excuse me. I am so sorry, my dear. I'm not kidding. Remember, it's not easy to perfectly balance any of these plates. Food shifts. It's a mountain of irregularly placed food, as it would be at any normal barbecue. The Dixie Ultra will hold up. Let's make sure our waiters can do the same. Abby is bringing Patrick our last plates of food. She is halfway to the second station of the barbecue.
The last one? Looks like it. Oh, he's up there.
And our anchor leg will be by Patrick. Let's hear it for Abby. Let's hear it for Patrick. He's got 2 minutes. 2 minutes if we are to complete the Raising the Barbecue Challenge. If we believe in him, let him hear it, Kansas City. Let him hear it. Facebook Live, log in. Hashtag Raising the BBQ. Let him know he's got it. Every step brings us closer to the victory. And here we go. And look at this. With 1 foot on and 1 hand, we have done it! We have completed round 3 at 40 feet in the air. And let's watch Patrick as he completes the final stage of his walk to the highest station, over 40 feet in the air above the famous Kansas City intersection of 18th and Vine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Patrick, our amazing wire walkers at Dixie Ultra, Q39 Barbecue, our amazing diners, our crew, and above all, let's hear it for you, the amazing fans. Chef Rob, how you doing way up there?
Man, we're doing great.
So little did you know that the 39 in Q39 might be the amount of feet you would one day serve your food in the air.
Yeah, we sure are up here.
Aren't you glad you're not on like 78th Street?
Well, you know, I'm kind of glad I've got this harness that's going to make sure I'm safe at all times.
Excellent. Well, it looks like you have absolutely kept your cool. Diners, obviously, I can't hear you, but if you can look over towards this platform, if you've had an amazing meal and an amazing experience, throw a thumbs up my way.
Diners, thumbs up.
You don't have to climb, you let go.
The guy at the head of the table, the red shirt's real stingy on that thumbs up.
I think he's too busy eating, Adam.
That's a good thing. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I have a brother, and he exists 40 feet in the air. Everybody at Facebook Live, thank you for logging in. Again, these are the Dixie Ultra Plates. I've used them myself. They are amazing. Remember, over 2 pounds of food at your barbecue can safely stay on these things. We watched it happen. By the way, how cool is this, watching our amazing wire walkers zip line down like Spider-Man? It's amazing. They're like Spider-Man in aprons. All right, our test has been passed. We have done it. No one has ever done this before. It is a true Kansas City first. This was tough, and we couldn't have done it without our amazing Dixie Ultra Plate. Gina, any reaction from your neck of the woods?
This is amazing. The crowd is loving this. Let's get our final count. How many plates do we end up having? We had all 15 plates delivered in 20 plates delivered.
20
all
plates
20.
in 40 minutes.
40 minutes. I think we had a little extra time.
And did you see that Justin did it with panache? 1 foot, 1 arm, and delivered that last plate with a little bit of flair?
Nerve-wracking finish, but he did it.
Absolutely. We have pulled off a true barbecue first. Thank you all for tuning in on Facebook Live. Thank you to the testers, to the chefs, the waiters, the diners, the amazing people here in Kansas City, everyone who has tuned in from all over the world to be part of Raising the Barbecue. And right now, if you go to the Dixie Facebook page, there are coupons available for these amazing Dixie Ultra Plates. So go to Facebook right now. And yes, these are the amazing plates of which I speak. Remember, over 32 ounces of food. We've seen them 40 feet in the air for your barbecue. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Get your hands on these plates. Get your teeth on this delicious barbecue. This is the first of 3 seatings we're doing. We got a lot of hungry people here in Kansas City, but luckily we have a lot of barbecue. Are you guys ready to eat? All right, we got to feed them. Thank you very much. I'm Adam Richmond in Kansas City. Gina, have you had fun today?
This has been amazing. I think I might be convinced to get up there and eat. I'm hungry.
All right, well, the bar for barbecue has officially been raised.